manager with the Setzer Group, and we wanted to share out some of the work that we've done with NCRGEA, or the North Carolina Retired Governmental Employees Association. They're the largest lobbying association in the nation for retired state and local governmental employees, and it's been a real pleasure to work with them. When they first approached us, they wanted someone to perform an in-depth SWOT analysis to help better understand their organization's strengths and weaknesses, as well as the potential opportunities and threats that they may face in the future. This was, of course, just the beginning of what has now become a year-long strategy and advisory support relationship. But the work that we did in terms of the SWOT in fall of 2020, we worked closely with the board through weekly Zoom meetings to share insights and outside perspectives along the way. And we conducted a number of surveys, of focus groups, interviews with key stakeholders, including current and potential members, and also performed benchmarking and other analysis to take a look at the broader market. And through this process, we were able to identify some of their key strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And we worked with the board to wrestle this down to a draft strategic positioning platform, articulating a big goal for the next few years, some positioning statements, which really identify the unique value that NCRGEA can bring and how they'll position themselves in the market, as well as some key strategic priorities moving forward. And this really became the foundation on which we launched a full strategic planning process. And this was a little bit different than the work we sometimes do in strategic planning for clients, in that this was very in-depth. It was very participatory by design, as they wanted this plan to be created by and take into account many voices. We had 34 board and staff members working across 6 subcommittees, each which met approximately bi-weekly, to get buy-in for the new strategic plan. And through this process, we articulated mission, vision, and value statements for the organization, as well as strategic priorities moving forward, with each having an overall objective, underlying strategies and KPIs, as well as detailed action plans and resource needs. And as we got further along in this process, we also began to work more closely with the executive committee on implementation moving forward, on governance structures, and on change management issues. And this really led us into the next phase of work where we're still helping them. Having established a relationship, a cadence of working together, we've been able to offer support in 2 different areas. The first is playing an advisory role to the executive director. So things like helping him manage his relationship with his board. Also support on managing and motivating staff, thinking about staffing needs and recruitment, and how to design ways to unveil the strategic plan with members and other external audiences. And as this work has progressed, we've also uncovered some areas where we could provide additional implementation capacity. So we're directly managing outside vendors and staff members to update their branding, create a new landing page for the strategic positioning platform, which you can see a screenshot on the right-hand side here, and to develop a more comprehensive social media strategy. We're also acting as temporary staff liaisons to their technology and communications board committees, and have helped to create an interactive digital dashboard for the board to track and manage progress against their new strategic plan over time. So we've been really excited to watch this relationship continue to grow, take on new areas of work as we move forward, and as the Setzer Group has really become an indispensable support to their organization and to the executive director. Thanks, everyone.